Hi, I'm Dr. Suarchila. I'm the Scientific Director at Ziva Fertility Center. I wanted to explain a little bit about IVF procedure, what is it that we do in it, and why should you not be so scared about it. Now you have to understand it is a very wonderful technology in these times, especially with patients that have no hope with trying naturally or with lower range treatment protocols. Now let's look at what's happening. On day 2 of your cycle, you will be coming of your period, you will be coming to the fertility center where your initial consultation will be performed. What is it that is involved? A scan to see how your ovaries are behaving, how your uterus is behaving, if you have any congenital absence of any parts inside, like your uterus does not have a part, or your cervix is not present, any kind of congenital anomaly is assessed during this day 2 examination. On this day, we also do a hormonal examination. We understand how your hormones are behaving. These hormones are signals that your brain is sending already to the ovaries to make an egg. So, what are the hormones? FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, estrogen, progesterone, all these give us an idea about how the reproductive system is working. Once we do that, we can start put you on medications for IVF. What are these medications? Are these steroids? Are these dangerous drugs? Are these antibiotics? These are just hormones, like I said, that your brain is already producing. Your brain is producing for one single egg every month. We need to make more eggs, isn't it? We are trying to make we are trying to do a procedure, we are trying to get the eggs out, might as well get a good number. So when these injections are given, these hormonal injections, hormones that your brain is already producing, these injections are very high grade injections. These are given for 10 days. Now 10 days you will be called for scans. 3 to 4 scans are what we perform to assess if the dosage of these hormones are enough. Do we need to increase them? Do we need to reduce them? Is something that we need to assess in these scans. So, like I said, just 10 days of injections, and on the 11th or 12th day approximately, these eggs are brought out. Now, how are they brought out? Is it a big surgery? Do we cut open your stomach? Are there sutures involved? Do you need to stay back in the hospital? All these questions, the answer is no. You do not need to stay back. It's a very short procedure. We give you anesthesia, and for 15 minutes you are in a happy place. We get the eggs out by a very thin needle. This thin needle, as thin as the nib of your pen, passes through directly into the ovaries. With the action of suction, we bring the eggs out, pass it on to the laboratory, which is right adjacent to the operation theatre, where these eggs are mixed with your husband's sperm. We culture this for about 4 to 5 days for 3 to 5 days in the embryology lab. So what's happening to you meanwhile? You've given the eggs, you wake up about 15-20 minutes later. We allow you to rest in the post-operative recovery area for about 3 to 4 hours. If you're able to drink water and not throw up, we let you go home. So it's a very simple procedure, isn't it? You don't need to stay back at all, and there are no sutures. There is no post-operative special treatment that is given to you. What's happening in the lab is very interesting. We mix your eggs with your husband's sperm. We wait for fertilization, and every day the embryo is assessed for growth and quality. On about 3rd day or 5th day, we look at the good quality embryos, transfer about 1 or 2 depending on your age back into your endometrium, and freeze the rest. Because I said that we make so many eggs, many embryos are formed as well. But the human body is not like other mammals like dogs or cats, where you can put many embryos back in and you can have many children. At the most, we can look at twinning. Triplets are very difficult because even post-pregnancy complications are also more in twins or triplets. So we transfer very few numbers, and the rest that are there, interestingly, are frozen for a subsequent cycle. It's a very, very simple procedure where the frozen embryos can be used without having to go through all the medications again and going through anesthesia and giving the eggs out. So very, very relatively easy procedure. You wish to ask more questions, you wish to get more information about IVF, please feel free to call us, book an appointment, or leave a comment in the comment section. We will definitely get back to you. Thank you.